Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the match here on WWE 2K25. This one is an underground match as Jon Moxley, the Death Rider, goes one-on-one against Kenta Kobashi. What's going to be a really interesting match because both of these guys are absolutely a beast. Jon Moxley currently +5 after 43 matches. So far, he's having a good year. He's +3 this year from 2 matches, which is what he needed because he started off only on +2. So he needs to continue moving himself up the ranking system if he wants to be successful and get his hands on any of the championships at the moment. He's only really been involved in the Hardcore Championship and he should be really involved in a lot more than that. But talking of the same sort of thing, we have got Kenta Kobashi, who is not a former champion. I thought he was. He's not. Kenta Kobashi only a +2 after 19 matches. He's somebody who, again, will definitely believe that he should be elevated into a much higher plane. And it's big matches like this are ones that he's going to have to win. I've got a new Kenta Kobashi. I don't think it's supposed to be released, this one yet, to be honest. The guy who I stumbled across him has all of his cores written down as his own name. I think he's building up a database of really cool New Japan cores before he releases them. So I managed to find this, which was just a fantastic core, and I thought we have to use it. We have to use it, boy. So underground rules do apply, which I'm sure we will be told in a moment. There you go. There are no pinfalls. There are no counts. The only way to win is by submission, knockout, or TKO. TKO being referee's stoppage. I would still like to do like a Bloodsport week. I just don't know whether these matches are... I don't know if people love these matches enough to warrant spending an entire week just doing these, if that makes sense. I don't know whether it would make more sense just to have like a separate tournament ongoing that sort of mixes in and out with what else we're doing. But again, I mean, let's not talk about tournaments. It's a sore subject at the moment because I keep promising there's Latin American Championship tournament and I haven't done anything with it yet because there's just too much... Because it's me. It's me. I keep doing too many bloody matches. I know. I mean, tomorrow's even worse. Well, tomorrow's is 3 matches than the pay-per-view, so it is worse because it's 10 matches technically, I suppose. But Kobashi just shoulder blocking Mox off the apron, then went for a dive of his own. And now look at this, raining down with the strikes in the face there by Moxley on Kenta Kobashi. Kenta Kobashi will also be in action tomorrow, as will Jon Moxley. Kenta Kobashi will be teaming alongside Mitsuharu Misawa to take on the Steiner brothers in a real Legends Dream tag match. And Jon Moxley will be 1/4 of the Death Riders, Moxley, Claudio, Yuta and Pac, which will be taken on Bullet Club War Dogs, Gabe Kidd, Clark Connors, David Finlay and Robbie X in a War Games match at the pay-per-view. Tomorrow's pay-per-view is interesting. We've got Ospreay versus Liger, Sammy Guevara and Mystico for the Cruiserweight Championship. We've got a women's elimination tag team match as Cosmic Angels, Tam Nakano and Mina Shirakawa up against Sky Blue and Julia Hart, up against Olympia and Hira, up against Athena and Billy Starks. We've got that Steiner Brothers versus Misawa and Kobashi match I mentioned. The SW Women's Championship is on the line as Io Sky takes on Julia, which might seem a little bit out there for Forbidden Door, but both those ladies did wrestle for Stardom a lot. We've got the War Games match, Death Riders versus War Dogs I mentioned. We've got a triple threat match as Ishii up against Shibata and Suzuki. And then we finish off the pay-per-view with Malachi Black versus Danielson in the SWE Championship match. Kenta Kobashi fighting back, went for the running dropkick. Mox was able to avoid him. Mox now taking Kobashi up. Kobashi fighting back. And of course you got to think as well, both these guys will be looking at this championship, especially now with the current champion being Razor. A few people will be raising their eyebrows at that, thinking that's an opportunity. They're not going to be harsh on Razor because that match got a lot of views for some reason, but there's an opportunity for these people to get themselves a good opportunity to win a championship as Kenta just launches Moxley off the apron, then follows up with the leg drop as well. Kobashi now raining down the elbow strikes into the head. Mox now with a strike right into the face of Kobashi, then spears him right into the apron as well, or right into the barricade, should I say. Moxley now looking to try and turn Kenta Kobashi over in to the Boston Crab. And now look at Kenta Kobashi raining down with the strikes right into the face. Kenta Kobashi now taking him up. And he's going to powerbomb him onto the mat. Oh, Moxley fighting back though with the boot in the face. And then dives with a crossbody attempt. Kenta Kobashi sidesteps it and takes control once again. Kenta Kobashi now taking Moxley up into a powerbomb on the outside. And is he thinking about potentially a burning hammer? Look at that stiff lariat. Wow, referee says still continue on. Both guys now run straight into the ring post. As Kenta Kobashi sent right into the ring steps face first. Moxley now with the strikes. And Mox with a spine buster. Very loose looking spine buster on the outside, but it's very effective nonetheless. And look at this submission locked in by Moxley. Interesting. Moxley now. Death Rider on the outside. Somebody's been busted open pretty heavily. There's a lot of blood there on the mat. I can't tell who it is. As Mox now going for a second in succession Death Rider, but the referee says carry on. Wow. Mox once again bringing Kenta Kobashi up to a standing base. Kenta Kobashi fighting back with the elbows right into the gut. There's the running dropkick taking down Mox. Kobashi now sending Mox right into the ring, or right into the barrier again, should I say. Mox now sending Kobashi straight into the crowd of people. Mox missed the strike in the face, followed up with the bulldog. Straight into the ring steps again by Kenta Kobashi on Moxley. Drops a leg drop. Kenta Kobashi stalking him. He could hit a burning hammer on the outside. That would be the most insane maneuver, but he's not. He's going to go for a power bomb, and Moxley able to fight his way free. Kobashi the boot right in the gut. And now the half and half suplex on the outside. Moxley's head hit that mat so hard. Remember, that mat is so thin. That mat is like less than an inch thick. You're not protecting yourself much from the concrete below. Kobashi who's busted open, and pretty badly by the looks of the mat. Nice hip toss takedown there by Kobashi once again. Stalking Moxley. What is the plan for Kobashi? Moxley fighting back though again with the elbow into the knee. Taking Kobashi up on the shoulders. Drops him gut first across the barricade. Very painful maneuver. Mox now sending Kobashi once again crashing to the outside back towards the crowd of people. Look at Mox just launching Kenta Kobashi back into the ring. And now Mox is lining up Kenta Kobashi. That big elbow right into the back of the head. The referee says continue. Bloody hell. Referee's been very kind here. Look at those boots though. Mox just kicking his head in. Kobashi's back up, and look at the state that Kobashi's in here. The blood is flowing from the head. The chest is crimson as well, as Kobashi takes Moxley up in that power bomb position, jackknifes him, and now folds him over in to the Boston Crab. No ropes for Moxley to go to. Will he tap? No, Moxley used his leg strength to fold Kenta out. And look at that, another submission by Moxley. It's a very loose looking SDF, but it's effective, but Kenta Kobashi rolls him through. And now look at that stiff chop there by Moxley. Real Japanese strong style chop. And he's going in now again. This time for the submission. That crossface. And there is the tap. Oh my god, Jon Moxley made Kenta Kobashi tap. There's your headlines. Jon Moxley makes Kenta Kobashi tap. Wow. Kenta Kobashi, his first match of the year, moves down to a +1 overall after 20 matches. And Jon Moxley, one of the biggest wins of his career, now moves up. He's had a great year so far, Moxley. Now, that's a +4 from 3 matches this year. That puts him up to a +6, which is going to elevate him up from 89th all the way up to 75th. So he's moved up 14 places. But that is also joint with 59th, which is Nick Gage. Wow, Moxley versus Gage. There we go. Brody King's up there as well. Hiromu Takahashi. Dexter Lumis is a little bit out of place, probably, to be honest. Triple H, Randy Orton, Kenta. Some big names. And there we go then. Massive victory for Jon Moxley over Kenta Kobashi. Really hard fought by both guys. And again, this is not the last time we'll see either of them. Kenta Kobashi has that match with Misawa yesterday. No. Kenta Kobashi has that match with Misawa tomorrow against the Steiner brothers. Moxley, of course, as part of the 4-way the War Games match tomorrow, as well as part of the pay-per-view. Next week, Kenta Kobashi, I believe, is still going to be in action. He has a match. Oh, he does. I don't know, actually. Kobashi. Next week, Kenta Kobashi takes on Pero Aguayo Sr. Okay, so he's got 3 matches across the weeks. And then Moxley next week is going to be facing Shingo Takagi in an underground match as well. Okay, there we go. Right, I'm going to love you, leaving. Good night, God bless. I've been saying that is finally the end of today's content. I do apologise for uploading so much, but yeah. Good night. Bye-bye. Like and subscribe. See you tomorrow. Bye.